All right, y'all, I just got done watching a Greg Doucette video. It was about Larry Wills. Larry Wills, I guess, just allegedly broke up with his wife, and I guess they're getting divorced. I don't know what's real or what's not on this YouTube. A lot of people do a lot of things for views, and the bigger guys, they're probably the worst at it, all right? Just like in the real life, a rich person to do whatever to you for $1, and a poor man to give you the shirt off his back. A man on the corner begging for $2 on QT will give you the shirt off his back, all right? That's just the world we live in, all right? But what do I got to talk about? I can't say everything I want to say in this video. We're at the park. Me and my kids are here. Ain't nobody else here, but my kids here. I ain't going to say everything I got to say in this video. I really don't got to say none of that in this video because everything about Larry Wills has already been said. The Larry Wills files have already, but that brings me to my point. What about the Greg Doucette files, all right? What about Greg? Greg asks everybody about their situation, talk about everybody else's situation, and I'm not even defending Larry because I don't rock with Larry like that either, but Greg is a whole nother animal. Why can't nobody talk about you and Allie? You know what I'm saying? He was getting at people when he mad at everybody for talking about him and Allie. Come on now. He got another girl now. Shout out to her. She seemed cool. But that's not my point. My point is why he can dish it out, but he just can't take it. It's like a baker who hates cakes but always bakes it. He can dish it out. He can't take it though. He hates cakes. Oh my gosh. And everything got to be an ad, right? I'm not going to say the little dude name, God bless. But a guy just ended because of taking something, I guess insulin or something like that. But in the comments, you can see my comment is the top comment. I was like, shout out to Greg. I was giving Greg props. Shout out to Greg, or respect to Greg, or something I said, talking about for not making this an ad. Because he usually makes everything an ad, all right? The Alani energy drink, a girl just overdone that, all right? I ain't even gonna say what I got. Y'all can put the pieces together. She was younger than the dude, I think, that, yeah. And he using that as an ad. Everything's an ad, bro. Is money that important? Yes, money is important. I got bills, you got bills, we got things to take care of. People got families and this and that and the third, but where does the line stop? Like, what is crossing the line? Do you have a line that can be crossed, Greg? What about the lady that he was calling FA? The last letter starts with the beginning of this right here. What? Because you can't say it on YouTube, all right? Why are you censoring yourself so much, rapping? Because you can't say certain things on YouTube, man. And for us smaller, certain types of us can't say certain things. People like Greg and other people, they can say whatever they want. Nothing ever happens. They would say what he barely censors himself. A little bit. Tiny bit. I guess he knows something we don't know, I don't know, or he knows somebody we don't know, or there's biasness, there's privileges, all right? I don't know what's going on. But we are in this game to try to influence in a positive way. This is the fitness world, right? I'm natty. I'm on the natty side. I'm not on the dark side. I don't take gear, nothing like that. The hardest thing I might take, pre-workout, creatine. That's it. Other than that, it's just food with me. Not to brag, not to give myself some title. I'm natty. I'm more mightier than thou, and I'm better. No, I just care about my health. And sometimes I be thinking he's on that track of promoting, caring about health. And you can argue this and argue that. But once you are pushing it, linking in with companies that's selling stuff, I mean, legally or illegally. I mean, a lot of people that are taking TRT and different tides and stuff, they are healthy people in the beginning. They just want a little bit more muscle and a little bit more strength. They don't need it. I would love to have another 10 pounds of muscle. I'm going to work my butt off of it, and if I never get it, I never get it. I'm good where I'm at. Y'all seen it before and after. Y'all seen the shreds. Y'all seen all of that, right? It's summertime. I'm looking a little flat right now because I'm cutting. All right? You add it's a process. You add the carbs back in. I'm not cutting carbs like that. I'm just saying cutting my calories also, i.e. cutting carbs, all right? You cut either from fats, your protein, or your carbs. You want to keep your protein high so you can keep your muscle. All right, so what you got left? Fat and carbs, all right? So sometimes my fat is lower, sometimes my carbs is lower. I'm not purposely cutting out either one. Play with her, man. Hey, I'm doing something, y'all. Come on, man. You see. All right, take a break. Do it. All right, so like I said, I got my kids with me. I can't say Larry did this, and Greg probably allegedly did that, or what happened with why did Greg and his friend at the time, Johnny. Shout out to Johnny Shreve. I rock with Johnny Shreve on a few things. I don't agree with anybody 100%. I'm just saying, like, why did they break up friendships at the same time as they was breaking? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I don't know, Greg. Where's your files at, though? You can talk about everybody else. That's foul, bro. Like, come on, man. You 50-something years old. I ain't a spring chicken myself. I'm gonna be 43 this year, right? But I'm the product of being natty, bro. I'm the product of being natural, all right? And not selling myself and what I believe in for a buck. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that. No. It never will come to that with me, bro. I'm outside in front of trees, nature. Not on no, what's his name, Liver King stuff. See what I'm saying? That's my point. No, it was that last video. Yeah, that was last video. Last video I was saying something, that's my point still. When people do something fast, they fall hard. And salute to him because, I mean, at the end of the day, I think some things unfortunate happened to him. I don't know exactly the story, so I'm not going to really elaborate. You can look it up. But that's my point. A lot of these people, they do everything the fast way. Cali Muscle, this and that, third. They all gotta refix their life at barely older than me. Stay natty. All right? This video ain't about staying natty, but I'm saying stay natty. It's not worth it. A few extra views, I could get, man, if I was to hop on right now, it ain't a guarantee. I think it is a guarantee. I'm far enough to where it is a guarantee. I can quadruple where I'm at now, and then that can put me in an algorithm to get quadruple or whatever that is. Yeah, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, all right? If I could live another 10 years, if I could make $8 million today compared to me living another 10 years of however that will put me at. I don't know the math. You gotta ask Greg for that. He know the math to that. Cause he had to count because he was on the stuff. He can't rewind the past and get off of it he can't just go back and tell his past self, hey bro, don't do it, whatever. I get that. I'm gonna give him that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I mean, to me, promoting bodybuilding is promoting that. So at the end of the day, I'm not a fan of bodybuilding. A lot of people see me lifting, they think I'm a fan of bodybuilding. I would say I'm more of a fan of powerlifting than bodybuilding. When I came in the game and I didn't know better, I was more of a fan of bodybuilding. I didn't even know what powerlifting really was. I just knew it was strong guys out there, but I didn't know what powerlifting as a sport really was. I didn't know the difference, all right? And it's a huge difference, all right? Bodybuilding, they both go to the gym, they both lift weights, da-da-da-da. Body is where they perform at. And how they get there too, but mostly the performance, all right? Bodybuilder is doing that to show off his physique on stage, shreds and all that. Powerlifter is to show off how much he can lift in the bench, squat, and deadlift. That's the competition. This competition, that competition. I think Greg competed in both and cheated in both. All this natty or not, calling everybody fake natties, bro, you were the king of the fake natties, bro. Where you think a lot of people get it from? A lot of people these days are following in your footsteps, bro. You can't even point the finger. I can. And I don't even do it like that. I do it as in, every time you see a natty or not from Rep and Time Fitness is because, and I'm not even using that dude's name, but usually, even when I do use a name, is because it ties into something that I've been telling people for years, all right? And I'm just using that as an example to see this is what I was talking about. That's what I'm saying, all right? So, Greg, stop calling the kettle black. And let me rephrase that, because a lot of people think I don't really think I don't know. He was picking on Nazo Fitt's voice, so I don't know. And he did say certain things when he was doing the 6ix9ine impersonation. I don't know, but that don't really confirm it for me. So I don't know. So I'm not gonna touch that. All right, I'm not even gonna. I'm just explaining that because I said it. I'm explaining it instead of editing it and taking it out. I don't like putting things on people's jackets. All right, I don't like calling people things that they might or might not be. That's not where I'm coming from, bro. You know, you see I haven't mentioned Turk Builder or Cook Bilk or anything in this video. You know what I'm saying? Is it real? I don't know. Was it real before? No. Is it real now? I kind of do think so, but does it actually work like that? I don't know. I'm very skeptical on that. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, because I bought 5 bottles of the first one. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's all I gotta say, man. Comment, like, subscribe, share, holler back at your boy. Go outside, stay natty, eat right, follow my weight loss, and shut up. It's a superpower. I'm not dissing. Look, the video right here. Shutting up is a superpower. Watch that video. Don't, you know. But if you want to know how to use that superpower, it helped me a lot. That's my power. All right. Peace.